Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I am the Empathic Torian and I welcome you to my channel. This is for Libra September 2019. I hope you guys are doing great, and what we're going to look at is your overall headspace, and we're going to look at some of the contributing factors to that, your subconscious, and then we're going to look at the advice and what happens next. So here we go. We're going to get right into it. All right, Libra. So you have the Fool in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. So there's a bit of a free spirit to this card, and some of you guys may be focused more on the now and not so much about consequences or not so much about later. This also refers to a transition and to new beginnings. So some of you guys may be trying to find yourself, or you may be, like I said, in the middle of a transition, going from one thing, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, and then going on to another thing. Now with the High Priestess in the reverse, this refers to a sense of gossip, but it also refers to not listening to your inner voice. Some of you guys could be distracted by other people. There's this element here too of, maybe not even an element, but a caution to being taken advantage of or taking advantage of other people. Okay, so you want to kind of keep that, because sometimes with the Fool in reverse, we're not really paying attention to stuff like that. We're just more focused on kind of what we feel we need to do. And it's important here to consider your interactions with other people in regards to being taken advantage of. So, and with the High Priestess, this further goes along with that, because someone may have a hidden agenda, okay? Or somebody's not listening to their inner voice. There's some feelings that are not being heard within somebody. They're not using their intuition, and they could be relying on somebody else's input to make a decision. But also too, there's a sense of being distracted. So Libra, you guys are air, so it can be very easy to get in that headspace and be distracted. So let's see what's contributing to this. Okay, Five of Pentacles with the Temperance card. Okay, Temperance could be a Sagittarius. So with the Five of Pentacles, this kind of comes along as a sense of loss, feeling left out in the cold. For some of you, it refers to financial difficulties. And with the Fool here, it is quite possible that some of you guys are being irresponsible with your money, and you need the balance of the Temperance to get that better situated. Okay, there's a message here for you guys to be patient and to self-evaluate, so you can have a sense of peace and overcome this Five of Pentacles. All right, let's see what else we have here. In the middle, we have the Six of Swords. So this shows you guys moving on. Again, it refers to a transition. This is with the Page of Wands. Okay, so with the Six of Swords, like I said, the transition, wanting or needing to move on from something, kind of like a regretful but necessary change. But some of you guys may not know exactly where you're going, but you just know you don't want to be where you were. And there's this element here, it kind of goes back to the Five of Pentacles, like there's something here to move on from. So there is evidence here of you guys moving on from kind of a hardship. Now with the Page of Wands, this is fire. This could be an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius, and it comes along with a message, but he speaks of discovery. What's interesting is the Fool and the Page of Wands are very similar, and this, like I said, speaks of discovery. It speaks of change and new beginnings. It shows that some of you guys are on the verge of a new chapter. And because this is a messenger, it comes in as a welcome surprise, but also as someone with a lot of enthusiasm, but a slightly undeveloped understanding. But they're very passionate, and there's a lot of positive, maybe even restless energy here with that. Okay, and then let's see what we have next. We have the Two of Wands with the Ace of Swords. So this is nice. So there is this sense of direction. So perhaps you guys do know now exactly what you want to do. You guys are doing something. I see that. You guys are doing something, because you have clarity here with the Ace of Swords. And then with the Two of Wands, that shows you guys putting a plan into action. This sparks inspiration and motivation. and then you're better able to develop a plan, and then you can take action. So this is clarity, this is direction. So you guys are up to something. I see you guys making a transition. You do know what you want. Very interesting. Okay, so let's see what's in your subconscious. So the Four of Swords, you guys. This is very interesting because with the Fool, it looks like you guys are a little more scattered, kind of like not paying attention, but in your own way you really are. But inside, what's really going on are you guys are trying to take the time out to contemplate and to meditate and to think about what you want. So maybe you guys are not really being reckless, but maybe even being selfish in a good way, right? What other people, I say selfish, I'm not saying you guys are selfish. I could see how some of you guys may look selfish just because of this energy, but I don't see that's what's going on at all, because I see you guys trying to figure out what you want. And don't you know there's going to be somebody coming along when you figure out what you want that's going to say you are being selfish. So just don't mind them. Don't mind them, okay? Because with the Ace of Wands, this is that spark. This goes along with the Page of Wands too. This is power, it's inspiration, and it refers to this new beginning. You guys are going to be presented with a lot of opportunities, or at least with an opportunity that is something kind of up your alley, so to speak. So you're plotting and you're planning. That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's see what happens next. The Sun of Pentacles could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And this is with the Page of Swords, another person. Okay. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, quite possibly. So, with the Sun of Pentacles, this speaks of Earth. So, there's a message here for you guys to ground yourself a little more, right? Because you're an air sign, so you're predominantly led by the mind, you know, the thought processes. And you may need to come down a little bit to help you get through this transition. This speaks of routine, and it speaks of efficiency, being efficient and being responsible. And with the Page of Swords, this is telling you to keep your enthusiasm, but it's also about responsibly speaking your truth. It's not about gossiping. It's about speaking up for yourself and speaking your truth. This is so interesting, you guys. So we have Earth and we have air. There's this thing here. You need to ground your thoughts. Okay? Just try to ground yourself a little bit. That's interesting, because with the air, we're all up in the air. We want to go. And then with the earth, we need to be a little more grounded. So that's your advice. One of them. The next one is the Sun card with the Five of Pentacles. Awesome. So here we are. This guy showed up twice. Five of Pentacles. So this just reverberates more of what this refers to, because it's the same card. So there's this sense of being left out in the cold. But I think that this card showed up again with the Sun card, because the Sun card is positive. It's warmth. It's being confident. This is letting you guys know that whatever this situation refers to, it's going to get better, because you guys are already in the process of moving on from that. Okay? So stay positive. That's going to help you in your transition. I feel so proud of you guys. I feel so proud of you guys. So you guys are on to something, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I wish you guys the very best for September. This is all I have. Thank you guys for joining me for this reading. I wish you guys the very best. Much love and many blessings to all of you. And I will see you guys next time. I am the Empathic Taurian. Thank you guys so much. Peace.